Hey y'all, welcome back to Maya Makes It. This week I'm going on a picnic. So I'm going to show you some simple recipes that you can put together. Okay, so the first thing I did was prep the cheesecake strawberries because I knew I'd want them to chill in the refrigerator for a little while before the picnic. So it's really simple. I just grabbed like a carton, I guess, or like a pint of strawberries, and I took a spoon and very carefully just kind of scooped out the inside of each of the strawberries. So after I cut off the top, it made it super simple to just kind of use my spoon and scoop it out. So as you can see, once they were kind of hollow, that was perfect. So then I mixed together the cream cheese mixture. So it's cream cheese, some powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. And I just stirred that together until it was smooth. And you want to start off with softened cream cheese. It just makes it easier. And then of course came the graham cracker like crust. So I just took some graham crackers and let out some aggression and beat the graham crackers in a baggie like with my rolling pin. And so those are the three parts of the strawberry cheesecake bites. And so then it was just a matter of putting it all together. So I took a strawberry and spooned some of that cream cheese mixture into the strawberry, and then I just dipped it into the graham cracker crumbs. And I repeated that like 11 more times. And so strawberry, cream cheese, and then you dip them in the graham cracker crumbs. So I put them all in my container and I just let them chill in the refrigerator while I worked on the rest of the components for my picnic. So with the strawberries chilling in the refrigerator, I started working on the rice salad. So this is something I kind of made up as I went. I started off with a red beans and rice like box mix that you can get from your grocery store. And I just followed like the package instructions and I let that cook completely, and then I cooled it while I chopped my vegetables. And so I used a whole tomato, so maybe like a medium-sized tomato. And then I did maybe 3/4 of a cucumber. And you want to make sure that all of your pieces are in small kind of bite-sized sections so that you're not biting down on like a hunk of cucumber or onion or tomato. Like nobody wants that, right? So I added in the cucumbers, and then I also diced up an onion and added that in as well. And then for the spinach, I just kind of hand tore it. So maybe about 1.5 cups or so of spinach, just to kind of add some green to the mixture. And then I stirred that well, and I added in the lemon vinaigrette that actually was used in my last video as well. So if you want to see that recipe, be sure to check out last week's video. And so I poured that on top, and then I gave everything a good stir, and I was able to pour that into my Tupperware container. And again, I wanted to let this chill in the refrigerator for a good hour to 2 hours. So my last step was to prep my mini sandwiches, and I started off using some Ezekiel bread, but you can use whatever your favorite type of bread is. And I cut off the crust just because I wanted them to be kind of dainty and easy to eat. So I trimmed the crust off of all of the bread, and then I just kind of laid it out so that I could do like an assembly line effect. And I put mayo on some and mustard on the others, and then from there you can just kind of build the sandwich however you prefer. So I ended up doing cheddar on some sandwiches and then pepper jack on others, and then I did like roasted turkey for the meat on all of the sandwiches. And so I stacked that all up together, and then I cut them in half. So I didn't want them to be kind of like this square, so I cut them in half so I would have like little rectangles for each of the sandwiches. And I grabbed some parchment paper because I wanted to kind of keep them all together really well. So with the parchment paper, I just put each of my little rectangles in a section of parchment paper and wrapped that up. And then I was looking for some like thread or yarn, but I couldn't find any, so I ended up using ribbon, which I think still worked really well. It came out cute. And so I took a piece of ribbon and wrapped that around each of my little parchment sandwiches and tied that off really nicely. And so just like all of my previous steps, I put this in a container and I let them chill in the refrigerator while I got all of the other supplies for my picnic. And just like that, we were ready to enjoy our picnic. And it was a really nice day. The sun was out and the wind was blowing, so we had a good time. I also made a sweet tea that was really simple. I just used like a Lipton tea mix, and then I added in some crushed strawberries that were left over from my little strawberry cheesecakes, and some peaches as well. And so that was like a nice topper to the meal. So thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.